How's it going, everybody? RazingHel here, and as you might know if you've followed this channel for any length of time, occasionally I'll unbox interesting pieces of technology that I go ahead and buy for various needs. Now, this one is going to be of the Ubiquiti Unify AP-AC-LR. This is a wireless access point, and some of you might be wondering what a wireless access point does. And it's basically more segmentation of a router's functionality. So, a router, generally, you'll have a couple of antennas coming out of it for wireless access. You can go ahead and connect your phone to it. This does the wireless part, except you actually need your own gateway. So in other words, you will have your router, and then you'll take this and you'll plug this into the router and connect to this. There's a specific reason that I need this wireless access point, and that's because I'm running a pfSense custom-made router, and that doesn't come inherently with much Wi-Fi capabilities. So you're not going to see a lot of support for advanced stuff like AC on a pfSense box. It just isn't built into it. Okay. So let's take a look at some of the features here. Simultaneous dual band operation, 5 gigahertz band speeds up to 867 megabits per second, 2.4 gigahertz band speeds with speeds up to 450 megabits per second, a range of up to 183 meters, in other words, 600 feet. This should give me a lot of range, and that's the reason this is called the AP-AC-LR. LR means long range. The package contents will contain one Unify AC-LR access point, a ceiling wall mount kit, a gigabit PoE adapter. This basically means you can take your Ethernet cable and plug it into the router, and then plug that Ethernet cable into the adapter, and then plug that adapter into your wall. So you only have to power it via the Ethernet cable. And a quick start guide. I really like the box presentation. It's all cardboard, which I wish more companies would do, because the thing about plastic is a lot of the time it's not even preferred to me as like a packaging material. And on top of that, it's very harmful to the environment. So there you go. That's what you get when you first open it up. This is a little advertising brochure from Ubiquiti. Ubiquiti is not as well known as other enterprise grade hardware manufacturers like Cisco, for example. But they make a lot of much more cost-effective products. So here is the actual access point. Very nice. I like it. It has a nice matte finish on the white. I mean, in general, I don't like white products, but of course, this is going to be mounted to a wall, or you can mount it like this to a ceiling. So it's a really nice finish. I like that. It's a matte finish, which is surprising sometimes because a lot of things are gloss, but I prefer matte, obviously. Here on the back, this is where we'll be mounting it. This piece is what actually attaches to your wall, and you would screw this on. And this here is just a little bit of an information ticket. It says 24 volts, blah, blah, blah. It even has a little scan me on it. Interesting. And maybe you can see right there that there's the Ethernet port. That's where you're going to be plugging the Ethernet cable into. And nothing else really. It's just one Ethernet cable that you connect. And then right here we have a little thing that you can break out. And if you're not going to be wiring the Ethernet cable directly into the wall, you're probably going to want to remove that, because that's where the Ethernet cable is going to exit on the back of this access point. Otherwise, if you were bringing it right into the wall, right, you would have the Ethernet cable come in to the wall and connect, and you wouldn't have to ever have it break outside of the circumference, basically, that this covers on the wall. So, in addition to that, this is a wall mounting plate. This is a ceiling mounting plate. If you have removable ceilings, for example, this is more common in office environments, obviously, than at home. You can put this, you mount this on the ceiling. I'll just take it out of the bag. Why not? This is plastic. Haha. I guess they found a way to put some plastic in it anyway. Never mind. So this mounts on the ceiling, and then on the top part of the ceiling, and this would mount underneath the ceiling. So it matches something like this, And the reason you need this is because drywall ceilings and whatnot are not as panel board ceilings. I'm not exactly sure what they're called, but they're not very thick, and you can't anchor into them as easily as you would into a wall. And so you might want this to help secure it. You'd put it like that. But normally most people would just be using this little piece right here. And when you're using it, you will use this as well. This will connect to this using bolts. So it's about like that. Voila. Let's just put this aside for now. Not the most exciting of things, I'm sure. Here is our PoE adapter. This power over Ethernet. Let's get it out of here. More plastic, huh? Yeah. Interesting. Interesting that this needs to be wrapped in plastic. So the PoE adapter, as you can see on one end, it has the PoE injector and the LAN port. And then on the other end, this is where you plug your AC power into. So in our case, what we're going to be doing here, this is the AC power adapter. For those who don't live in the United States, you probably would have a nicer one. I'm not exactly sure where Ubiquiti sells all their stuff, but I was surprised because this is a little bit old-fashioned when you compare it to just about every other country in terms of what they have for connecting to the power mains, right? But you have this plug. You plug it into the back of your PoE injector, and then you plug this into the wall, and this will be actually powering your access point if you do not have a PoE switch. So if you already have a PoE injector switch, you don't have to worry about using this at all, which is nice. But if you don't, they include it just like this. And you will have to supply your own Ethernet cable to connect this, but basically what you're going to be doing here is this LAN port here is where your Ethernet cable comes in from your switch or the back of your router, because you can connect this to a regular router and use it as a standalone Wi-Fi access point. Another thing you might want to consider when using Wi-Fi access points is suppose you want to have a guest Wi-Fi access at your house. So what you could do is you could connect this to your regular Wi-Fi or your wireless router, I should say. And then you could have this one set up as your main access one, and then reconfigure the settings on your default in your router's built-in Wi-Fi, and allow that guests, to connect to it without being, without needing to share the actual details of your primary one, right? So it's a little bit easier to control it that way. Of course, you can do more advanced stuff with the VLANs and whatnot to make sure they're actually off of your local subnet, but that's a bit beyond the scope of this, obviously. So this would connect to your existing wireless router or switch, and then this is what comes out. This now has PoE injection into it, and it would connect to your wireless access point, your Ubiquiti wireless access point that uses PoE injection to power it. Very nice. I like PoE injection. Here we go. A brief setup guide. Pretty nice. It's doesn't have too many languages on it. It's one problem nowadays with so much stuff made abroad, I should say, is that a lot of times you end up with instruction manuals that are 5 times the thickness that they need to be because they try to include instructions for every given language. I'm pretty sure this is just English, so maybe they localize for other countries, or maybe the Ubiquiti does not sell in the other countries besides the United States. Here we have the 4 mounting jacks. You basically drill a hole in the surface you want to mount them in, and then you punch in these little sheaths, and then you screw your screws into there. Usually works pretty well. And then here are the bolts in case you want to mount it using this panel here, as I mentioned before. As a matter of fact, these bolts are pretty thick, pretty long. So apparently you can have some ceiling panels that have a good deal of thickness to them. But as I said before, the packaging is very nice. You can see that we have this molded cardboard tray for it. And then that's it. It's just a nice cardboard boxed up presentation for the Switch. I'm really looking forward to this because my existing Wi-Fi is not the best, I guess you could say. I think I've had problems just getting to be. I've had problems trying to connect to it just a couple of rooms away. So with this long range one, I'm hoping that it basically gives entire house coverage. So we'll not have to worry about not being able to connect from any point in the house again. And who knows, being outside, I might even be able to connect to it from exterior buildings, which would be nice as well. So that's very nice. That is the Ubiquiti Unify UAP-AC-LR access point. These things cost around about $90, I think, depending upon where you go. I actually got this one from Newegg because the one on Amazon was more expensive. That's one of those funny things that you want to keep in mind, is that even though everybody goes to Amazon for stuff, sometimes they're not the cheapest place to actually get products. Sometimes you can find them cheaper at Newegg. I also got 2-day shipping because I have a courtesy shop runner membership or whatever through my credit card. It's one of the nice things about credit cards. They do give you some benefits like that. Yeah, so it's really cool. I'm looking forward to using it, but we'll have to see how it goes after that. And this was just the unboxing video of it. So thank you very much for watching as always, and I hope to see you next time.